Alrighty, it's definitely been a while since we've done this. Today we're going to be doing a cleanup. Now, with this cleanup, we're going to be using a safety razor. Here, let me actually get the razor. There we go. So we're going to be using one of these right here. Good thing about these, very precise, and they're more forgiving than, let's say, a straight edge razor, if you can see that or not. So yeah, less nicks or cuts that will come about when you use this as opposed to this. The other tool that we're going to use today is going to be some precision shaving gel. Specifically, we're going to be targeting the cheek line, the side of the beard, and maybe even underneath. So let's get into this. All right, hair's back, out of the way, but before we actually get into it, for those of you that aren't familiar with a safety razor, what this is here, most of them have a handle that screws off, and this is because this is how you put the blades in here. So you take the top off. Hopefully you can see this all right. So the top is simply going to come off, and then you have the blade right here. With this blade, let me take this out. So this blade, one of these right here. This one, it comes with a pack of 5 of these. So here we are, and it has little nubs right here. So this can go right onto the top of this razor head, and then you put this bottom bracket right on top of it, just like this. So there's actually 2 sides to this razor, so when you're using this, if one side goes dull, just use the other side and you're good to go. So let me put this back on, and again, this handle right here, you just screw it in. Be careful because you have 2 exposed blades right here, and you just screw it on and you're golden, just like that. So hopefully you can see that all right. Now that that's all taken care of, for those of you that aren't familiar with a safety razor, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this by putting on the precision shaving gel. The great thing about this gel is that it's clear, so when you're doing things like cheek lines, it allows you to be more precise because you see exactly what you're cutting away, as opposed to using a foam to where you're kind of guessing where you're cutting, especially when it comes to a fine line such as the cheek area. But before you put the gel on, you want to make sure and wet your cheek lines or wherever you're going to cut. I'm going to simply dampen this rag with warm water and then just dab it on my face. All right, cheeks have been dabbed, so now we're going to go ahead and put this on. And like I've said before, small things such as cleaning up the cheek line, they do have a tremendous effect on the overall appearance, and it takes a matter of a minute or so. And oh, before I start cutting, make sure that this is at an angle up and you just slide right down. Just like that. And voila. So now time to do the other side. Again, it's a matter of what? That was maybe 20 seconds at most. And then another 20 on the other side, less than a minute. And it increases the overall presentation of the beard. So here's what the gel looks like. Hopefully you can check this out. Boom, clear liquid, or clear gel rather. And then you put it on their cheek, just like so. A little goes a long way. Just like so. Hopefully you can tell. So both sides are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the back or the side of the neck. Now for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna use the mirror. Oh, let me do a before and after. So here, hopefully you can see this. So here's this, and now here's this side as well. And that's pretty much a swipe and you're good to go. Check this out. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that all right? Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Okay. We did the cheek line and then also the side of the beard and kind of the neckline as well on both sides. And if I didn't say this before, this right here is from the Beard Struggle. It's called the Sayax Safety Razor. And I mean, a couple benefits, it's very precise and it's a lot more forgiving than, let's say, a straight razor right here, which is also from the Beard Struggle as well. I'll have it linked below, as well as the Precision Shave Gel, which really comes in handy, and I'll probably throw that, I think I have a link for that mirror system in the background. But as always, I hope that this video was helpful, perhaps intriguing. If it was, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps out the channel. And yeah, till next time. Peace! We out.